Ikebana started with the Yokoso school. Very, very formal, beautiful arrangements. But their containers have a base. Not a big base, they're usually bronze. They have a base. They have a big flat area, but only a little tiny hole for the flowers. And this is called a rika. And they would take their arrangements and put lots and lots of stems, very, very tight. And then suddenly it would branch out, branch out, branch out, where they're very tightly wound. It takes a lot of skill to do an Ikenobo arrangement. The founder of the Ohara school was very radical for his time because he said, we're not going to use time. This is around the 1800s. We're not going to use that tall-footed container with the big metal piece at a little bit. We're going to use a low bowl. People were like, and we're going to show lots of water. And this kind of arrangement is called a morabana. Mora means piled up, and bana is flowers. And he said, we're going to pile the flowers in here and have it look incredibly natural. So this was way radical compared to Ikenobo. And the container we use for this is called a suibana. A suibana is a low, round bowl, typically with straight sides. For the Ohara school, we like the suibana to be 12 inches in diameter. You can go a little bigger, and the ones the professor used were 24 inches. They were very big. But for our purposes, 12 inches is just about right. So this is called the suibana. And in it, we're going to do our morabana arrangement. This arrangement, other schools do something similar now. I think Sogetsu school uses a suibana. Right. But this is the founding of the Ohara school. This is what made us special. And so it's a very important arrangement in our school. There are two styles of morabana, or three styles of morabana. Upright, that's what we're going to learn today. And remember, rising form is kind of very vertical, upright. Right? So we have an upright morabana, we have a slanted morabana, and then we have one where the material slants over the water, and it's called water reflection. So that it's very important that the water gives a beautiful reflection of the branch. So we have three styles. And then we have two different methods within those styles. We have what's called color scheme, and then we have landscape. And so all of that is what's written right here on the front of the paper. Color scheme, we really focus on the colors of the material. And because of that, we tend to keep the colors separate. So if you look at this arrangement here, although it's tough to see in the picture, all the liatris is together and all the roses are together. We would never take, for a color scheme arrangement, and I don't have all the right stems, I'm just holding them roughly. For a color scheme arrangement, you could have something like this. You would never have this, right? This is over on one side, this is on one side. So today, we're doing upright style, and we're doing color scheme. We have the color style. Can you tell? See how flat this is? Let's see on this side how much more flowers we have. So it was probably growing like this, and this is where the sun came. That's why this tip. Typically, you put it in your kenzan straight, and then you're going to lean it a little bit. Now this is heavy. See how much it's slanting? So when a flower is heavy like that, you can take another piece, put it a little bit in the front. That's much better. So you might have better luck with these. Now, for your object, this is the star of the show. If you just went and saw Tina Turner, the show at the Ohio Theater, this is Tina Turner. This can be Ike, but this is Tina. teasing star. And the colors I thought went really, really well. It's tempting to put it like this, but flowers would never grow like this. Flowers grow up, right? So this has to be to the right, on your guys, to the right 45 degrees, right? That's almost half of a square, right? And tilted down 60 degrees, it tilts even more than this. And these have really good stems. I think if you go in straight, and then you tilt down, it should be okay. That's the basic of your great stuff, color scheme. But it works really well for me. Ta-da. But I'm gonna.
It's these
Always in the way.
These flowers are such a mess. They did, even when I was opening them, it was just like, really? It was.
Gerbers are tough because this one he's going straight up.
Oh, it's a pretty.
So we didn't change much, right?
Yes.
I moved your Kenzan all the way to the front,
Yeah.
and I turned it a little bit so that this is out to the left,
Oh, it's a pretty
which
big.
gave you more space for your flowers on the right.
Ah, okay.
And
Yeah.
going to the sun.
This way, eh? Oh, just the angle is different. It's so pretty.